Tommy Robinson slams Keir Starmer over free speech and public trust. Nationwide debate erupts. A storm of debate has erupted online and across UK media platforms following a fiery public statement from activist and media personality Tommy Robinson, who has openly criticised Labour Party leader Keir Starmer over the current state of free speech and public trust in government institutions. Robinson's comments, made during a live appearance at a community event in Manchester, have gone viral, generating both praise and condemnation. The controversial figure accused Starmer of failing the British people by supporting what he described as an increasingly closed political culture, sparking intense reaction from supporters, critics, and political analysts alike. Robinson, who has long positioned himself as a vocal critic of mainstream politics, took aim at what he perceives as growing censorship and lack of government transparency. In his remarks, he accused Starmer of being part of a political class that talks about rights but won't tolerate opinions they don't like. "People are scared to speak their minds," Robinson said. "There's this idea that if you question authority or challenge the government narrative, you're a threat. That's not democracy, that's control." He specifically referenced recent debates over online speech regulations and hate speech laws, expressing concern that such legislation could suppress lawful but unpopular opinions. Keir Starmer claims to defend the people, but his actions show he's more interested in silencing criticism than addressing the real issues on our streets, Robinson added. Almost immediately after Robinson's comments were posted online, reaction flooded in. Within 24 hours, clips of the speech had amassed hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube, X, formerly Twitter, and TikTok. Some viewers applauded Robinson for speaking out on an issue they say many politicians are too afraid to touch. Others sharply disagreed, accusing him of fueling division and misrepresenting the government's stance on public freedoms. A top comment on one popular political podcast channel read, "You don't have to agree with Tommy to see that free speech is being tested in this country. We should all care about that." Meanwhile, a critic wrote, "This isn't about truth, it's about stoking fear and resentment. Starmer isn't the enemy. Debate is fine, but it needs facts and responsibility." Keir Starmer has previously addressed concerns surrounding free speech and has maintained that Labour supports open dialogue within a framework that protects public safety and social cohesion. In several public appearances, he has affirmed that a Labour government would uphold civil liberties while also combating hate speech, disinformation, and online abuse. A Labour spokesperson responded generally to questions raised by Robinson's remarks, stating, "Keir Starmer and the Labour Party support the right to free expression. Our priority is creating a safe and respectful society for everyone. Legitimate debate is always welcome, but we reject the idea that promoting respect for all communities undermines free speech." Labour officials also pointed to the party's recent proposals on reforming digital safety laws, aimed at balancing civil liberties with online accountability. This exchange is just the latest in a broader national conversation about trust in government, the role of public discourse, and the evolving boundaries of free expression in a rapidly changing digital world. Many political analysts view the clash between voices like Robinson's and figures like Starmer as a reflection of deeper frustrations felt by citizens who feel unheard or misrepresented by traditional politics. "We're living in a time where people feel increasingly disconnected from those in power," said Dr. Fiona Grant, a political sociology lecturer at the University of Birmingham. "So when someone like Robinson says what many people are thinking, whether right or wrong, it hits a nerve." She also noted that the popularity of such statements shows a growing appetite for authenticity and unscripted commentary in a political landscape often seen as overly sanitized. Though divisive, the moment has offered the country an opportunity to revisit fundamental questions about what free speech means in practice, and whether current political leaders are effectively addressing public concerns in this area. Calls for a national forum or public debate on the boundaries of expression in democratic societies have emerged in light of recent events. Several independent media outlets and community leaders have proposed town hall-style conversations to bridge divides and allow for a more civil exchange of ideas. Whether you agree with Tommy Robinson or stand firmly with Keir Starmer, one thing is clear: the UK is wrestling with big questions about speech, power, and representation. This national dialogue, though at times uncomfortable, is vital to a functioning democracy. What are your thoughts? Is free speech under threat, or is the UK striking the right balance between liberty and responsibility? Join the discussion in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay updated with the latest fact-based political analysis and commentary. Let's keep the conversation open, respectful, and informed.